Hello everybody, welcome to today's video where we dunk on some Hollow Knight haters. Now just to be clear, you're allowed to dislike the game, you're allowed to not like the game. This is not what this is about. I am not saying everyone has to love Hollow Knight just because I do. But we are gonna go over some absolutely brain rot takes on Steam and have a fun laugh about it, okay? Let's go. Who the fuck at the studio was like, oh, I know guys, this game design seems hard enough. Let's add some saw blades everywhere. Oh no, was someone struggling in the White Palace? Did someone die in Path of Pain? Oh, did someone fucking struggle? Did someone have a skill issue? Good game, I just have a skill issue. You know what? Valid. I can't even, that's understandable. This guy says, no maps. My brother in Christ, mapping in Hollow Knight is literally the most talked about feature of this game. That the mapping in this game is amazing. Did you like walk 2 steps? How did you spend 3 hours on the game and didn't find the fucking map? Oh my god, it's literally right there. This is a great game. Really is amazing. Bad art. 15 hours on record? You think this game has bad art? Really? This game has bad art, you say? Wow. I just think you have bad taste. 8 hours in and still there is no goal to this game. I just wander around aimlessly until I die to the next overpowered boss before respawning at a bench a million miles away. Wow, looks like someone plays Ubisoft games. This is a prime example of someone just completely missing the mark of the game. The whole point is you explore. You're not being handheld by 25 trillion quest markers and check logs telling you where to go all the time. Also, this guy clearly didn't understand benches. There are not many bosses in the game with whom benches don't spawn literally next to them. And the most obnoxious bosses that are dream bosses, if you die, you literally spawn next to the dream boss. They should have called this Backtrack Simulator. I am so bored exploring the first area already, and every time you unlock a new ability, you have to explore every area again. You are just defining what Metroidvania is! The whole point of Metroidvania is locks and keys, so the genre is clearly not for you. I don't think it's the game's fault, you're just not into Metroidvanias, which is okay. This could have been a really good game, but damn, I'm so bored and annoyed by killing the same enemy again and again and again, and I'm getting bored just thinking about opening this game again. To be honest, this wouldn't have been a problem if combat wasn't so easy. Combat is fun, but extremely easy so far. Did this guy just not encounter a boss? Did you spend 4 hours just wandering around Crossroads thinking what to do? How did you unlock abilities if you didn't fight a boss? Now that I think about it, you really don't even have to explore Crossroads all the way. You can just keep progressing and progressing and progressing and not backtrack at all. Hollow Knight doesn't require backtracking, it's optional. So, are you just bad at exploration? I think this guy just missed how to progress to different areas. Someone said, I hate Steel Soul. 90 hours on record. Oh no. Oh, this poor soul. This is a live reaction of someone losing their very first Steel Soul run. Actual run, like deep into it. Oh, I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Exploring is the best part of the game. Very fun finding new areas or secret paths, but basic combat is not. Every moveset design and just general mechanics make every encounter more annoying than fun. If you really like exploration, it is worth giving it a shot, as that drive to find a new area could push you to keep going, but otherwise, the game is a slog all the way through and hard to recommend. Now, this is an example of an actually good negative review, because that's one thing Team Cherry is addressing in Silksong, and they have talked about in their interviews, that they want to make enemy AI better, they want to make enemies more complex, they want to give Hornet a much wider and bigger moveset, so that regular encounters outside of bosses are actually fun and engaging. And yeah, other than that, exploration is always the big draw of this game. So, and 24 hours on record, I feel like this is an example of what a criticism, like a constructive criticizing negative review should be. You know what? 10 out of 10. Even though I don't personally agree with the take, I do find the combat fun, but I can see how someone might be bored of it. Especially if you're coming straight from Dark Souls. I couldn't fuck Hornet. Played for 36 hours, completed most of the game. Game crashed and my save file was erased. My brother, I'm pretty sure your save file is saved to the cloud on Steam. You can just download it again. Although if it is true that you really can't find a way to recover your save file, I feel for you. I lost my original save file of Hollow Knight, like my very first playthrough, where I have 120 hours in that save and 112% completed. I did a backup save of it because I was trying to install mods, and then something happened and that got messed up and I lost that save file forever, so I feel your pain. One of the worst Metroidvanias I played. Well, why? Literally, the Metroidvania genre was absolutely dead and buried and gone till Hollow Knight literally single-handedly resurrected it from the grave. When Ori came out, it wasn't that big of a hype till Hollow Knight released. It literally made Nintendo revive Metroid out of its fucking grave and release the gem that is Metroid Dread. So I understand if you don't like it, but one of the worst Metroidvanias you've ever played? Have you played many Metroidvanias? I never understand why people like this game. Shit art style, boring enemies, boring map, boring bosses, just a lucky game. Well, I don't know what you mean by a lucky game. That, yeah, was completely out of luck that Hollow Knight is considered the best Metroidvania of our recent time. Let me tell you why people like this game. Beautiful handcrafted art, fucking amazing exploration and area design, awesome music by Christopher Larkin, banger boss design, especially in later DLCs with the Grim Troop, and a video game sequel that's driving people crazy. I have never played a worse fucking game than this piece of shit game. Don't buy it. Well, I don't know, I highly recommend you try Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3's campaign, you might change your opinion there. The game starts off nice, but after a while your thumbs just get too sore from all the jumping you have to do everywhere. You mean just play the game? You're talking about you have to jump in a game that's a Metroidvania 2D platformer. You have to jump in a platformer. Bro, this fucking boss cannot live without have 18 children and not letting me escape from them. Wait, what are they talking about? Wait, are you talking about Gru's mother? Oh my god, please tell me you're talking about Gru's mother. Is it Gru's or Gruz? Which one do you guys say? I say Gru's. Not enough fan service. No, I can't take any more inflated hornet. I can't do it. I can't. Art style is good, and the game is okay, but it's so overrated, man. What are people so hyped about? It's okay, but it's not that good. Also, a running sim. No fast travel or anything like that. 10 hours! A human being of our own species played this game for 10 hours and did not find the stag stations. Maybe we don't deserve Silksong as a species. We have failed, and that's why we're not getting Silksong. Also, the game has like 50 unique bosses, man. What are you talking about? It's a walking simulator. Well, in your defense, if you didn't find the Stagnus, you probably didn't find any boss. What did you do 10 hours? Talk to Elderbug? A big fat guy from Crystal Peak is stupid. You mean the Crystal Guardian? You know what, to be fair, he is pretty fucking stupid. No sex with Marimu. Very disappointing. Well, how about the fact that there's no sex with Zote? That's the real disappointment. 169 hours on record. Not recommended. This game fucks. Buy it. Hell yeah, Pingu. You know what it's about. Oh, this is so fucking funny to me. It's an alright game, but the fact that there is zero direction on what to do sucks. I get that it's an exploration game, but without maps and video guides, you'll have absolutely no idea how to get up a certain ledge or wall to progress. There's nothing to say, oh, you should go get your double jump next or to progress, and I think it's like this area over there, you just get to a certain spot and you aren't supposed to be there yet, and oh, so okay, it was a waste of time. This man just said it's an exploration game, defined what exploration is, and then said he fucking hated it. You don't want exploration. What you're talking about is hand-holding and map markers everywhere where the game tells you what to go, what to do, when to sleep, when to fuck your dog, everything in a written order. That's not exploration. No, you don't get it. It's an exploration game. You don't want an exploration. Game is full of bugs. One even infected my dreams. Don't buy if you have a kingdom. Well, clearly the fucking Pale King didn't listen to that one. Remove the respawning system and this is a 10 out of 10. 6 hours on record. You know what's a good point though? Early on in the game, I feel like the players get robbed of their geo way too much and they get discouraged really fast. Because earlier, players don't really know how fucking worthless geo really is. I wasn't one of those players too. Like, I would lose 1,000 geo and I would get so pissed off. and not want to touch the game again and be so discouraged to play the game again. And a lot of people have talked about this on the internet over the time, and I really hope that Team Cherry does something interesting to address that problem. I'm not saying they should change the mechanic because I feel like the mechanic is really good. It's a risk reward. If you die in a certain place, then you have to get your soul back to get your points. But also when it becomes a problem is when you die in a place, you can't just be like, okay, fuck this, I'm gonna go somewhere else and do something else. You have to go and get your money back, and then you can end up in a loop where you just either keep dying again and again and again, which happened to me when I was trying to get the tram pass when I was really new to the game. I just kept dying over and over again, and I couldn't just ditch it because my fucking dumbass shade had so much money. But I was really bad at just going there, collecting my shade, and then ditching out. So I really hope Team Cherry designs a clever way around the solution without completely butchering the death mechanic. This sucks ass. I can't find that last grub. Wow, only if there was a way in the game that allowed you to mark all the grubs on your map so you can find all the grubs and don't have to aimlessly wander around for hours. That'd be great. Yeah, you're gonna have to do better than that, Steam. You're gonna have to do a better job convincing that this game is really, really bad. This game is nothing like Roblox. Fuck! Well, that's it for this video. I hope your brain rotted away just as much as mine did, and I hope you learned something new today. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you liked the video, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new one.